You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Man, the new Punch-Out game looks sick. I wonder how the mocapping went for this. You think they're like, don't damage the suits, please don't damage the suits, for the love of God.
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back, LAPD.
So, D-That guys, it's me, Sergeant Major Mario, what is up? Welcome back to L.A.Noire. Last time we were here, we started Advice and learned that Royale is a piece of shit. This time, we are going to be continuing Advice in the setup. I believe it's DLC only. All I know is there is one interrogation, so have fun with that.
What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple of hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find.
I mean, it's a valid question, though.
Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
Doesn't appear to be connected.
I mean, boxing glove, could be connected. Oh, newspaper.
You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay.
Why does everyone keep interrupting each other?
Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit
Hey, Zach,
for
how's it going, man?
sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now,
You're a
Doc.
fucking idiot, Courtney.
But people are
What were you
dying.
expecting?
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will
I shoot
transact
you,
to take all
and I take the
narcotics off your
morphine.
hands. You can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
The way the hand just said, magician. I like that. I shall call myself Dr. Magician from now on. Phelps, you've been staying there for a while. We just got word that the limey bastard has jumped town. He's in California now. That's the other boxing glove.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Hey, who told you about that? I mean, no. Is that like sports tape? Well, that was it, huh? I'm doing alright. Good to know you're doing well, my friend.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Mickey's like, wait,
I the mixture pretty
hold on.
back.
What does he want? What does he mean? What does he mean by that? The Phelps guy, I think I want him dead.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel l.a.noire, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thank you.
Dr. Magician, why does that sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh!
You know the
duel?
place?
It does a little bit, actually.
Flop house. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Yeah, Dr. Magician just sounds like one of those cards where, like, you play it, like, you know, one of those effects would be you're able to get a Dark Magician in your hands somehow. That's always the thing I love, is what I love about the Dark Magician and the Blue Eyes meta decks. Because they are just basically, give yourself Dark Magician, give yourself Blue Eyes. That is all the card, there's all those decks do. They, like, every other card is just, you're giving yourself a Dark Magician. That's what I love about them.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with...
What are you doing?
That's a great start already.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Got a better nice suit than you, jackass.
Activities.
I don't keep
It
talking.
is that. but he does carry some very sharp suits.
Whoops.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Alright, let's have it done talking.
Any in the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North
What?
Highland Avenue.
Whoa! Whoops, that was an accident. Okay, that one may have been.
week's wages.
That one may have been an actual accident. Dr. Magician. Okay, Dr. Magician, how are we doing today, Dr. Magician? I am very hurt!
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
Yeah, and it was your mistake putting me behind the wheel, moron! I think the game's a little bit too loud. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. There we go. It should be fine. I turned the game down a little bit because I did the little playback from last night's stream, and the game was a little bit loud. So let me know if I sound any better.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
This game's physics are the funniest shit to see unfold. They really are. Elmar Hotel. Alright, who are we looking for?
So look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Wait, I'm Tommy. Veronica Lake, Jimmy Caney, Orson, Shirley Temple, Ava Gardner, Rita Haywood. Okay, Winston Churchill might be a bit of a suspect.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Don't do my man Churchill dirty like that. What did he do? He didn't do shit. And thankfully 207 is just right there.
Jesus H. Christ!
Can I help you, sir? You seem to be having a problem. Actually, you know what? Let's just leave him to himself, Roy.
Broad has socks in it.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
LMDA.
He must be heading home.
Oh.
You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Hollywood, California to Elvira Hammond's 12 Brick Lane, London, E1. Home soon. Your boy done good. Albert.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
I don't think they had these kind of chocolate boxes in the 40s. Because that's clearly a plastic thing, and, you know, plastics wasn't that prominent back then. Even though Rare's like, want a nick of chocolate. So, what do you think of these chocolates? What? Pretty good, yeah. Roy.
Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer. Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards. What's this angle if he has a real love interest? Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Oh god, I'd love to have 11 fucking grand, I tell you what. Like, even now, just so I could pay my fucking bills, hell yeah, I'll take 11 grand. Get me out of debt for a bit. Oh, it's a gum shield.
This isn't what we're looking for.
I had to wear one of those for when I did rugby. It was very uncomfortable. Oh, what's upstairs? I think I've never seen upstairs.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Smokers just like to lean against the wall. I guess there's no smoking in the rooms, but in the hallways it's fine.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell. Get this one edition, hot off the press.
Haha, got that before you, Roy.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. She knows his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Right.
So, you
I
both
knew
see the
that.
Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
What? Got nothing to say, Roy? Fair enough.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Ooh, a bend in the road. That's gonna end badly. Whoa!
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
Then wake up, cause I'm going again.
I hope you got some money saved up.
More money than you at this rate.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Please do not steal the linen, as it will be a detriment to the other guests.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
You know, there's a thing called an inside voice, Roy. You should probably start using it. Let's say flat 7. Yeah, the corner door handle has been to give away.
Like hitting women! This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
I got all day, motherfucker. What's Roy doing? What the fuck is Roy doing?
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Oh shit, I killed a guy. Alright. George.
Carlo
Ray.
here seems to have the same friends as Hammond.
Wallace Mervyn. Harry
What are the
Potter.
odds on them all being bookmakers?
I said Robert. Robert. Dumbass. Okay.
She's leaving town.
The fucking purse looked like Dolce & Gabbana then. That's not even the right one. I'm pretty sure I used the wrong fucking name then.
Seems irrelevant. Circumstantial.
And what about the other one? Is it also circumstantial? Is it relevant?
No good to me.
Well, at least we know.
Single ticket. One way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Yeah, it's like the Titanic.
Scania sails from New York.
Except it looks nothing like the Titanic. Roy, I know what you're doing. Alright, I'm not missing... Ah, other pocket.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
I wouldn't imagine the jacket pocket being a good spot for it, though.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
You know my partner.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
I mean, that wasn't what I asked, but alright.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
You did sign your name.
I found you, Candy. You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look,
Coupon.
Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him, shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
What about those chocolates? I'm pretty sure you took them.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Because they're in the payouts.
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Doesn't
Yes, I'm
answer
going
who
straight
has
home.
the betting slips though.
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Ah, you're going to Mexico
Want to
then.
press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Good luck.
That's the only questioning
I hope
section
things work
in
out.
this game, but in this case, by the way, it's all just investigating,
Bad
sneaking
people
around
are
and
looking
shit.
to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station. I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
Well, unfortunately, that means not as many car chases for this mission, Zach, so you're gonna have to wait a bit.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Now I'm a shadow in the night. Never seen by anyone. Phelps? Who is Phelps? My name is Guy Cognito. Alright, that's on me, I guess. Like, she wasn't even, she was obscured then. Alright, so I just need to keep an eye on her. Follow where she go. Oh my god. Really? My stocks are that bad? Jeez. Wait, hold on. You can't see me. I am hidden. I did. That's the equivalent of just tapping on her shoulder and then running the other way. I didn't mean to run over the goddamn wall. Whoops. Alright. Phelps. Huh. Huh. You do not see anything. Oh, that was actually close. What? You don't see anything? I am Guy Incognito. And there's my second home spot.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Huh. LAPD, stay right where you are if you don't want to get arrested right now.
Too much slack.
I didn't expect that. It's like, alright, I'll stay where you are, run you the fuck over though.
Gotta get closer.
Oh my god. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh, fuck. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Jesus, my Wi-Fi sucks ass today. Ah. So it's unfortunate when you get the shitty Wi-Fi. I'm dealing with that with fucking BT. They've been screwing me over, they have. So they like to make a big deal saying like, oh, don't worry, with BT Business you're going to get top quality customer service and all that shit. I'm just like, okay, but you're not exactly answering my phone calls, are you? LAPD, please don't run over me. Oh, hey, it's Al. Oh god, Phelps getting hit by the car, that really threw me over. I didn't expect that, that was too funny. Uh-oh, you don't see me. Just a man going for a run. LAPD. The signal to the new place I'm at is cursed. Ah. That's the problem when you like get a new place. You just don't know like what the signal is like at all. Phelps, you were doing such a shit job with this. Frankly, I'm amazed you didn't see me then. I agree, lady. That is a very impressive set of palettes. And my hiding spot. How do you not see me? Like... No, I'm not exactly well hidden. Thrifty liquor.
Bookmakers?
Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Do you really have to get in and out of the car for that?
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Like, I swear, every time the Wi-Fi seems to be working one moment, it fucks up once more in another moment. Yeah, it does get like that. Like, with the stuff, with the streams, like with l.a.noire specifically, I've noticed that, like, the Wi-Fi has just been cutting out. And it's been pissing me off. So, like, I call BT about it. And they're just like,
we know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
And they're just like, well, we run some tests. I haven't seen, like we haven't detected any problems. So unfortunately, we're not going to be calling the tech team about it. I'm like, for fuck's sake, you haven't been having the problems, but I have. It happens sporadically. They're like, well, it's not been happening to us, so we're not gonna do anything about it. It's like, great, thanks, jackasses.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquors, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL cleared.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
I like the car with the roof up.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Ooh. Look, where did the car go? Ah!
Citizen reports a 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. No, I'll just... See, Royale, you put the roof up. I can't see. Like, I didn't know that guy was there.
Thank God.
Sorry, I'm an atheist. I can't thank a god.
Detective Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
This phone. Yellow cab code.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Oh, use the phone.
Operator, message for KGPA.
Oh, how did you know my good friend Tommy so well?
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Send one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
What are you doing, Roy?
Thanks.
Like you feeling up my coat?
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Oh, that slow down. Where's our car? There's our car. In you get, Roy. Come on. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Ah, I don't care. Ray's Bookmakers.
Are you crazy?
Sorry, I'm reading chat. What's your favorite DreamWorks film? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you already know that answer there.
Planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken a flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
Hey! Come. And that's what you get.
What are you doing?
I'm just saying, you get your due for saying you can't trust us.
Are we undercover now? Put the siren on.
That driver was very happy. There he is, a driver.
Cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
Yeah, no, she's outside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
How many stops is she gonna make?
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
What the hell? Like I heard something else then, I just didn't know what the hell that was.
Damn it, we got the ink. He's off, quick.
I can't exactly, like, I can't lightly touch the accelerator on Switch, because they're not analog triggers. But for a second I thought it was different, I thought it would be a different answer. Come on, Zach. You know me. Did you really think I'd say anything else other than Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? I went and watched that 5 times in the cinema and I wish I was joking.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Oi, I was
Now would be a bad time to
driving.
forget how to drive.
Damn, just disappears. There we go.
Pull over. He's heading inside.
You see the taxi driver. Excuse me, you forgot a tip.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Boy, let's take it to Jesus H. Christ!
What the fuck? Someone realized I missed that bus.
You think there's good in everybody? You haven't met everybody. The guy from the paper solved the big case.
You gotta put on my fucking cover.
You think talking's cheap? Try hiring a lawyer.
There's such a thing as soap, you know.
Huh. 3 dead.
Drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Oh yeah. I suppose we should investigate those gunshots.
24 hours in a day?
Now my question going in is, will there be other movies that will surpass The Prince of Egypt as my favourite? I really didn't expect to reach a peak film 2 films into the marathon. Well, it's all about opinion, innit? Blood is all squares.
Roy! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Mickey.
Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Well, good to know he has respect for the dead.
.32 caliber. One shot fired. Egyptian theater.
Ah, the setup! Ah, just like the name of the case! Oh, what will those clever writers think of next?
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Alright, lads. Alright, take care, lads. The one morally decent thing about Roy, at least he respects the dead. Does he, though? He only cares about her because Hammond is getting away with the money that he placed a bet on. That's the only reason why he's caring about this in the first place. Egyptian theater. In your own time, Roy. Come on.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Whoa! Oh! That was good! Yeah, see what I mean about how he just doesn't respect the dead? Alright. Aw, they killed my speed. How am I gonna get destruction now?
There's a siren for a reason, you know?
I wanna know what the hell that plant's made of, because holy shit. They should make the cars out of that. Like, damn.
Take this car with some respect.
Never. I swear I didn't crash that car that was there.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all clear.
bitch. He stabbed her. I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive.
Is that Manchester
Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
Phelps, grab the popcorn. We're going to be enjoying this drama for a while.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake.
There's no way you didn't reload that.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man.
Really? I suck.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Huh? Wait. Oops. Be shooting me and why? There's a lot of bullets. Not enough people dying.
You're covered,
I really don't think I am.
Move, I've got you.
Okay. Okay, let the color come back to my cheeks.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
Where's the bloke with the fucking Tommy?
Clear, go.
I was like, how many bullets do you need? Do I have him yet?
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Look, it has been necessary.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
If he wasn't a Marine, then you could get him.
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's Homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Well, at least Roy had our backs. Well, I didn't drive that much, so I didn't... Okay. 3,000th number of the devil. Only $50 in injuries. That's not bad. Albert Hammond sails for England after inexplicably vanishing from police custody. I think next is a Naked City. Yes, it is.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
That bum took a knife at me. I put him down with my sack.
All right.
I want to make sure. What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
I like it. Fuck you.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Well, don't read the funnies, Phelps, is all I'm saying. I'm terrified to add all those numbers up. Excuse me.
Could I borrow some of that mascara?
Nope. The mascara's only for me. What, Cole? Oh, I mean, LAPD. I'm stealing your car.
Well, you can only dream.
Whoops.
You're paying for every last scratch.
No, I'm not.
You seem distracted.
Yeah, he just hit my
You
car.
covered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Mickey Cohen.
Are you going to tell me?
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
Well, I was gonna tell you. But now you don't know the truth.
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages, the odds for and against lightning striking.
Well, good to know what your stance is. That's why I don't care what happens to your car. Case in point.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare.
For you, maybe, but for me, I see it as justice. Sorry, not sorry, Roy. Such is life.
Way to set an example for the public, partner.
Oh, like you give a shit. Fuck these benches. If it's converted to billions or trillions of dollars, I'll be very concerned with the possibility of you driving. I said my driving test. So, Mr. Williams, what's your experience with cars? Well, I racked up $1 billion debt, l.a.noire. What?
Apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
Hey!
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on?
And he's partnered with Finbar!
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Good to see Bukowski and Rusty again. Alright, there's a lot in this. I was going to use my intuition. Show me the money.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look. Been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start.
This ain't 6582 Hollywood Boulevard. That's Boulevard, right? I'm working Tuesday 11 to 4 p.m. Come keep me company? Ask for Miss Randall. Julia. I'll probably have the results added at the very end of the highlight reel. Yeah, definitely do that, mate. Definitely do that.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Huh. I know my son was into Xenoblade. Let's know new or chat to him about it. That is a ladle. I picked up a ladle.
Doesn't look like anything.
Well, it looks like a ladle. Here, mate.
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
Just morbid, just describing all that stuff.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
A lot of bruising, actually. Are they bite marks?
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Black sapphire fucked me over for a bit because I know sapphire is like blue, but you know it is also the cuts of the jewelry, which helps identify the gem.
This is her in these photos?
No.
She's something else. Pretty girl like that?
Am I missing something else here?
She got her heart broken.
Like, I've examined the neck.
So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
Look at that hand, so what else am I missing? Oh, there we go.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Okay, what am I missing here? Whoa. No, not that. Dumbass. It's like... The clues are vague. What else is there? Oh, I think I might know where that is, actually.
Looks like barbiturates. barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
What are you hiding?
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Dr. Stoneman.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Now hold on. Before we question... Oh, hey Rusty, still here? There we go.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Alright. Now we question. Bye, guys. Bikowski.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
The police.
We can make those
We're here.
calls, ma'am.
You made the right call.
Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
The normal amount is no.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess.
Well, it must be difficult in
Does
Los
Miley
Angeles.
really pay that well?
Well,
Does
depends.
Miss Randall have many friends, is it?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Ow, my fucking hand.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Why would you have a whole city over and you just leave someone with your jacket?
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful.
After lying to
One
us
of the other
multiple
detectives
times.
will take your statement, and then you can go home.
I think our work is done here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
We didn't say yes, Phelps.
Rarely gets it wrong. I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Have you forgotten that I solved the Black Dahlia case? I trust Mal on this. Donnelly knows nothing. And that's something you should learn, Roy.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see...
Open your eyes!
Oh, they're open. Wide open.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trait. What the hell?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing off his lunch.
Why did you stop? You would have made it if you kept going, you idiot. Dumbass. Oh, okay, well, it's like, look the other way, here comes death. Oops.
Look out! You're doing this on purpose.
Well, I'm not saying I'm doing it by accident. Why are you stopping? You're just making it worse for yourselves.
You better not get blood on this car.
Nah, the blood up in there with the car, Roy. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Son of a bitch!
That's what they get for parking like an idiot. New location, body.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
You got a fire extinguisher, ma'am?
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer.
We're gonna get a good statement out of
Heather,
her.
these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
It's all a hobby of mine.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
I actually looked up pearls recently. They're about like roughly 400 to 6,000 pounds, depending on the type of pearl.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
The plot
That's
thickens.
all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
And Benzedrine. And barbiturates. She was full of pills. And now my car's gonna be full of bills. For repairs. I gotta think of a better one than that.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking a big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet. I hope you got some money saved up.
You can say it as many times as you want, Earl. Shit ain't shit. Why did I keep stopping? Like, fuck. I'm so mad, I'm just gonna hit cars out of spite now.
There goes a week's wages.
For you. Now they'll learn not to stop on the fucking crossroads.
Look where you're going.
Thank God there were no kids in the park.
Instructions on how to wipe your ass, you let me know.
I think I've ever heard Cole actually snap back. Open window just shouts, LAPD!
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Good to know what your stance is. Bill for free healthcare comes in and you say no.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Nice stride there, Roy. He's like, and your turn.
Your investigation is much more important.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
She's dead. I don't think that matters.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective?
Yes.
Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
What does Benzedrine even
It's not
do?
illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Like, does Benzedrine, like, make you feel sick or something?
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Let's roll up that later.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Gonna use your phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How long was that gone for? I don't know. The chat isn't timestamped, Zach. Sorry, I don't know, mate.
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
You're not gonna believe the shit I've seen.
We'll be right over.
Now that seems like something I can add to my car. Bitch. These are very well polished floors, like holy shit. Very well polished.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
I'm sorry, my Wi-Fi seems to genuinely hate my guts today. Have you tried, hello IT, have you tried turning it off and on again? But like, you know, have you tried to reset, unplugging everything, replugging it back in? Sometimes that does help. Or you can also look up, see if there's like any like outages in your area.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician patron? You're paying for every last scratch.
I'm gonna take the long way to let them talk, not because I want to cause more carnage. Might be because I want to cause more carnage.
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat. Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
But it's daytime, you can't be sleeping. Oh, that's right, my shift.
We might get there quicker if you use the siren.
But then where's the fun?
Phelps!
Okay, some of that was unintentional. Some. Phelps is blinking into existence. Why they let me in here?
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
I'm getting engaged.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death now.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else. Contrary to what your partner thinks, I think the LeBlanc angle has wheels. You need to follow it up.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
He used to play harmonica a bit.
Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mel. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Just Mal there like, what the fuck's up with him?
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
You see that new typist?
Interview room 2. There we go.
Yes.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
I'm no hood.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely.
Afraid not.
I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for
You see my mother?
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
me. I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
You just
Answer
answered
the question.
Yeah, you just answered the
This will
question.
remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Yes, I fucked her senseless. Can I get a high five?
Miss
No?
Randall's
Okay.
landlady said
Yeah,
she
she's
was
dead.
seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Say, do you fellas need me to stick around much longer?
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me.
Let me go?
She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
You need me to sign some papers or something?
Here's the housekeeper's statement. Yeah.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
You know anything about this man?
That is not convincing at all.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
You just have the worst poker faces ever.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my saddle.
Arena director.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of cash
engagements.
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl.
There we go. I resetted it. Hopefully
Can you pass this on to the
it
council?
doesn't
Check the place
cock up
out
on
and
you
go
now.
through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
Alright, another tailing mission.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
What is your consider of that, Roy? For once.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
That's it. We're spotted. Back off.
How am I
I'd
spotted?
have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Great idea, Cole. Why don't you just dance in front of his windshield as well?
Now, now why did I think of that, Roy? That may have been an accident that time. All right, mulligan, mulligan, mulligan.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Do I even want to know what "cad" means? Is that like a 40s insult? You know, like how people stereotype whippersnapper for elderly.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
You don't know that. Make sure I don't lose the victim. Or the suspect, rather. Victim's dead. I mean, I can kill this guy if you want me to, El. Just say the word.
Taking us, Henry.
Just feathering. Just feathering the accelerator. That is all I'm doing right now. I do love for these.
You never stepped foot in Okinawa.
I love how it's just not enough for them to go straight line. They always have to take so many other bends. You know, instead of making a right, they make 3 lefts. He's pulling over. There we go. Alright, now we got one of the longer
Needs money
tailing
fast.
missions.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Staring at a window is blending in.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
I am a shadow in the night.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Cole, shut the fuck up, alright? I'm getting there. Please tell me, please don't suspect the horse, don't suspect the horse. Nothing! Damn it! Roy, the evilest character in L.A.Noire. You're not far off, Zach. You were not far off.
Too much slack.
Hoof it,
Get
Phelps.
closer.
I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
You don't see me?
What are you doing?
Bitch, I was hiding! Fuck you! Bastard.
Too much slack. Gotta get
Hoof it,
closer.
Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
I was like, if you saw me then. Oh, piss off! Like, what? Where? Where can I go incognito? Huh? 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 No. I don't want to skip. I could do it. Did he have X-ray vision?
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Ooh, sail. Oh. There's a sail.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Yeah, I know, but he's gonna stand there for a bit, then he starts moving, then I'll go after him. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, what makes them want to turn? No. I could do this. It's my pride.
Move in. Can't risk losing the
Hoof
trail.
it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
But I don't know how far is too far before it's game over. So I guess I could just let him cross the road, and then...
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
I'll say, if you counted that as being caught, I was going to be pissed. I'm convinced he has X-ray vision or something. This is unfair. This is one of the harder of the tailored missions, but even still. Right, I'll stay here for a bit. When he crosses the road, then I'll go after him.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
When I do, he'll see me, Phelps. Oh, you shut the fuck up, yeah? Right. He's moved. Where is he? There he is. I see him. You gonna go in that alley? No. Shut up! Shut up! You're gonna blow my cover. Right. I see ya. Where are you going? There we go. Whew. That was difficult, but I got there in the end. this chair's very squeaky.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD. Bang, bang, bang.
LAPD. The man who just came in here. He bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
In fact, you know too much.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
How's your Wi-Fi holding up, Zach?
It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
Did your phone just
The guy
sing?
who owned the joint thought it was
Yeah.
worth at least 10 large.
I keep-
For a cigarette case.
Keep forgetting
Arnett
to.
only got 600 clams.
You can shut the fuck up. Yeah, I've got to put my phone on mute. That's on me. Facebook. Someone sent me a meme. Dearest Beverly, with love and affection. Always. I always misread that as ahoy. All right. Oh wait.
Car 11K, 11K, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, come in.
What do they want? What does KGPL want? Alright, they want nothing.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I'm cutting out as close to the router as much as possible. Fair enough.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. No, Hollywood Station wants us, so we're gonna go there first.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Whoop! Whoop!
You idiot!
Nope! I am Cole Phelps, the smartest guy in the Marine. Okay, I thought that was breakable. You may be right something about that, Roy. But not fully. How durable is this fence? Holy shit, that's
wrong with you?
strong. Hey Roy, I didn't know the car badge floats. I love this game. Ah!
Christ! Do you ever shut up? Watch out for the pedestrians!
Never! I was distracted by the floating badge. I'm upset it's gone now. Give me my floating badge back.
Any Central Unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Oops. Uh-oh. What?
I hope you got some money saved up.
I do. But it ain't for you. Another strong street light, huh?
Goddamn maniac!
No, that's you, Roy.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Do I need to fill this out? Is the cigarette case on there?
Let's see.
And he still confessed.
Wireless radio, 40 gold cigarette case. There we go.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Say, do you fellas need me to stick around much longer?
Sure.
Never mind. Looks like I'm still looking.
You need me to sign some papers or something?
Oh, black sapphire ring as well.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Karmic justice is destroying Roy's car.
Does this mean I lose my license?
Civil pillbox?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
Don't you have rules against this sort of thing?
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Can you bring me the file?
I bumped at the swipe. Put him down in my sap.
Are there nabbers? We're not dirty in this city.
Back to the car we go, I guess. Oh damn, still smoking, huh? Alright. Hollywood 9th beat.
Are you crazy?
I mean, the car's still driving, so you tell me. Alright, that may have done it. Alright, Rory, which card do you like the look of the most? I don't want blue. I don't want maroon, or whatever the fuck that color is. That's an ugly color. Oh, nice green cars. You need green cars? We need a green car. Come on, Roy. How many just a car shopping? I want a green car. Give me a green car. Ooh, I do like that blue though. Hold on. Oh wait. Hey, oi. Oh wait, I like that green.
Out of the car. Police.
Wait! How will I get my car back?
Not my problem. That's a shitty horn. There we go. Whoops.
Look where you're going.
Oh, I'm looking. Why do you think I'm hitting these guys? Oh wait, I'm British. I'm driving on the left-hand side. The correct side. Oh, love that slowdown. For a moment I thought Roy decided to leave while the car was still working. He was about to say, well okay then, bye Roy. I really shouldn't read while driving. Because, you know, I could easily miss something.
You idiot!
For a moment, I thought Roy decided to... Oh.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
What happened to the green car?
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
That was a shot. But... I kinda shot you! Stay down! Just like I'm gonna shoot you!
Throw out the guns.
Well, we need them. We can't throw them out, though.
Give it up, chump.
Hey, buddy! Who's your friend? Ooh, what if I can steal that van? Can I steal that van?
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Yay! People are dead! New person of interest. Willie? Earl? Where are you going? Right, eavesdrop.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Alright. The plot thickens some more. Whoa! Whoops.
I hope you got some money saved up.
I don't know how many times you get.
Trying to mow them down?
Yes, actually. That's why I'm on the pavement.
Oh no, 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 no!
So I've heard blue.
You did not just do that.
So I've heard Blue Sky is now open to the public. Is it? I didn't know that. I guess with Twitter going down the shitter,
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
they would, you know, be like, well, we can capitalize on this, can't we? Fucking guys.
Look out! You've helped quite enough.
Now I just wonder what am I going to do with my remaining invite codes. Well, I mean, you won't need them, clearly. Is that a fucking hot dog car? Looks like a hot dog car. And that looks like my body flying away. Whoops. Eh. Eh. Yeah, we can make it. Damn these front wheel drives. Fuck it. Green car. LAPD, I want your green.
I'm sorry, madam. Police officer, I need your car.
Well, at least you didn't put up a fight. Oh man, look at this shitty car.
Where you're going.
Let's get it off the street. God, imagine driving a ridiculous car like that, hey Roy? Couldn't be us, definitely not.
What are you doing?
Damn police getting in the way. God, imagine working for the police. Couldn't be us, Roy. Nice place. I can see myself living here. Whoops.
What the hell?
They should probably light it up better though. Maybe get more streetlights on the pavement. Like, I'm giving them work.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
You're under arrest because I don't like you.
Goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Roy was absolutely
Why
going
would
to
I
accept the
mind,
drink.
young man? if you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Ooh, nice place, Crashes.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
We're the police. We're not your home insurance.
Lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eastrom.
Who do you think you are, making heinous accusations in my own home?
Cigarette case is like what? Yeah, 10 grand.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
That is insurance fraud.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Good guess. You were in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
No idea. Also.
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Couldn't have acted any better there, Phelps. Alright, so I gotta make sure to be careful now that there's someone else in the car with us. Fuck that car.
Open your eyes!
Oh, I should probably pick the location on my map. There you go. Oh, God. Miss Randall, we'll get out of here in a moment. Oh, you know, Miss Randall, your friend was called Miss Randall, and she died. Tragically. Addicted to drugs. Very sorry for your loss. You know, it was terrible what happened, of course. But, you know, that's neither here nor there.
It's much more fun with the siren on, Phelps.
You say that, but this is funnier. So, lovely lady, you're going to be involved in a genocide?
Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type.
Christ alive, this is a nightmare!
A lot of people on the pavement late at night.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is sogging it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Oops. Oops.
This is the last time I let you drive my car.
Oh, yeah? Bet. You know what? Yeah, I actually miss Bukowski more. Everyone misses Bukowski, Zach. Everyone. Ah, the smoke really hits you well. How you doing over there, lady? Don't inhale too much now. You don't want to get mine as long. Wait, actually, Did you even break the car with someone else in it? Oh! Yes, you can! Yes, you can! Alright, good to know I answered that question. I have to be a little bit careful. A little bit careful. Just a little bit. More proof of this game takes place in the GCU. Phelps commits Grand Theft Auto while driving.
The department. We're missing something.
Phelps!
Now I know what we're missing.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
What's wrong with you?
A lot, but that's neither here nor there, Roy.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
Son of a bitch!
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
He went flying! Ah, I love ragdoll physics, they're great.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart.
You're paying for every last scratch. I know
Never.
what I'm doing.
You weren't in the Marines, I was. Ooh, someone down a bit. BAM! Alright. Now we gotta be a little bit more careful. If the car breaks, I'm doing this arduous drive again. See, it's good to know when people understand the importance of the LAPD. You know, I'm surprised you and your fiance don't live together, because holy shit, he lives quite a ways away. I think we're just going to the other side of Los Angeles at this point. Careful, careful, careful! I actually gotta be careful! I think one more hit and this car's fucked. Ooh, that was tight! There we go. I'm now imagining the end of the highlight reel going, and this is why I don't drive, and they have it. Tommy is a destructive driver.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Like I say, I can't. Like I say, like driving lessons are too expensive. What you don't know is like, I have a huge debt to like the government because I've caused so many traffic accidents on my driving tests. I still need to get my provisional
Welcome,
license.
sir. I'm sorry. Are you a resident?
They're even looking at me.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Oh, you got your permission. La-di fucking da.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Wasn't awkward till you said anything, Chief.
stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, get your hands in the air!
No, don't go up. Don't go up the stairs. Don't go up the stairs, you fucking idiot.
Give it up, LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
My hat! Oh, it's all the way down there. Oh, son of a bitch.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
I lost my hat because of you, so you better give me some good answers.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her?
There we go.
Vacheron Constantine. It's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Sure. That's it? Oh, dartboard. Nice. Alright. So there's a newspaper. Was there a newspaper? What the fuck? There was a katana up there. Saw that. Nope, no newspaper. Big place. Huge place. Very expensive to rent out if it was in England.
So what next? We know all about the jewelry ring.
Ow.
You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
The cigarette case.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and
Shit has
find
to.
out where and when, and then have the guests burgled.
Was like shit has to. This time it's
Julia was
personal.
Desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
What was the
I wanted to
reverb on the
stop
mic then?
To get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out. That she was going to create a new gang.
You are a terrible fucking liar.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
I just love the other girl. She's like, do I need to be here?
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face.
So I've got to take off the pop filter.
Now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Down, 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 down.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman.
You just said there
He's
was no
crazy about
Henderson.
Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Oh, they never get my size right. Alright, now we gotta see the doctor, and I think we might be done with the case. Alright, now no one's in the car, so we can cause as much damage as we want. Case in point.
I guess
See?
there goes a week's wages.
Well, for one light, grow up.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
Is that the sun?
You should have seen yourself
Like, or is it a
staggering
nuclear
back in there
explosion?
like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
That's what you get, Roy.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
Yeah, and you can give me shit, it's gonna cost you even more of a fortune, because I ain't paying for shit.
Should have never told you that.
Good question, ask my partner.
I hope you got some money saved up. Thanks for your trouble.
Fuck this phone. It makes me sound fat. I think that's supposed to be the moon. That's a hell of a moon. Like, fucking hell. If the moon looked like that in Majora's Mask, I'd be more terrified of it. But I can't see where I'm going, so... We're here. I actually want to try something at the moment. Like, if I recall right... Yeah. Alright, anyone who knows the case knows exactly what I'm doing. I want to see if this happens. If there's a nuclear explosion, how is everyone still alive? Excellent question.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Realism with an asterisk.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
You're a fidget? What's up?
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry.
I'm sorry, is she crying or is she holding in his sneeze?
No one, not my wife or my children nor my friends, and I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Is that Snakes V8? Is that David Hayter? I don't know.
What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
That's why I moved the car to see what would happen if I put Roy's one there. LAPD, ma'am, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Wait, where's the phone? It's there, isn't it? Should be right here. Should it be right here? Oh, there it is. Just while this woman's crying, I'm still gonna call the fucking operator.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine.
He's like, what do we do about the Marauder?
Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Well, I couldn't hear it because someone kept sobbing.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
God, women. Emotions and shit.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
Quite
Foreshadowing.
the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
That's why you're gonna die a virgin, Roy.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Thank God I didn't park there.
But we did. That's the thing. We did park there. Who moved the car? Why is it still beat up? It should be magically fixed by now. Oh, well, let's see how long it will last us. Oh, it's right here.
Christ!
The Broadway, Hollywood.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. I don't want him to bolt us.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
The way he was putting out the gun, I was honestly like half expecting him to just like, okay, fuck it out. What is that coat made of? Yeah, I was also just like half expecting like he pressed the button and the harmonica just transforms into a gun, like the fucking Earth emblem, like from Ace Attorney. Okay, I shot you in the head. What are you made of? I know you're muscular, but oh my god. Oops.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Do you have fucking Kevlar or something? Like, what is in that coat? I emptied like 3 clips into you.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
So you're not gonna
had that impact
fuck
on a lot
the
of
corpse, are you?
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
So is he serious about the drink? Oh, fuck you, Cole. Ooh, I'm in the 10,000s with this one. 20,000, fucking hell. One star. Julia Randall lived fast and died young, sending 1 man to jail and 3 to the morgue. Alright, do you have another war flashback? War is hell.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The Major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
What day is it today?
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Well, Kelso, looks like you can get a stretcher now. I ain't getting shit. That's 2 cases where we really fucked up. No, you get stars depending on how well you do as a cop. In this case, because I kept hitting other cars and running over people, that you know gives me a very low rank. Anyway, gonna call it a stream here. So this has been L.A.noire for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys like what you see when you see more, be sure to let me know down below. Next time we come back to this, we are continuing on with advice. I think we might be finishing advice today, but I'm not too sure. Not today, tomorrow, but I'm not too sure. If you want to help support the channel, links down below, because video options are all going to mention of that. My books are available for purchase on Amazon, links down below as well. And yeah, that's all we got to say, really. On the subscribe, see you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying, ciao.